Formerly known as the Rus Empire, Russia is well known for its expertise in international affairs. This densely populated country has transformed over time from its East Slavic origins to become the third largest empire in history. Russia was initially recognized internationally as a developing democratic state since the Soviet Union. But this changed when Vladimir Putin became the president in 1999. Under Putin's leadership, Russia would undergo a significant transformation from a young, growing country to an autocratic nation. From his time serving as an intelligence officer with the KGB, Vladimir Putin would become the leader of the new Russia. With the aid of the Russian military force and his idealistic approach toward politics, Putin managed international affairs and defended the citizens of Russia, which turned Russia into the 11th largest economy globally. He would harness the country's abundant natural resources for export, targeting neighboring European nations like the Netherlands, the United Kingdom, Italy, and countries across Asia and North America. Hey there, welcome to today's episode of People's Journal. In this episode, we will reveal 10 fascinating facts about Vladimir Putin. Join us on an exciting journey as we delve into the lesser-known aspects of President Putin's life. We'll uncover intriguing facts about his background, belongings, career, accomplishments, hobbies, and personal connections, offering a more comprehensive understanding of this influential figure. Before we proceed, we kindly ask you to show your support by giving this video a thumbs up and make sure to hit that subscribe button. By doing so, you'll stay updated with our channel, ensuring you don't miss out on the engaging stories we bring to you regularly. Without further delay, let's explore 10 things you didn't know about President Vladimir Putin. Number 1. Early career. Vladimir Putin was born in St. Petersburg, Russia, on the 7th of October, 1952. As a young boy, he dreamt of becoming a spy, inspired by exciting stories and movies about the KGB, the secret intelligence service of the former Soviet Union, which existed until the 1990s. But long before that, Putin took steps to make his dream come true by studying law at Leningrad State University. He graduated in the mid-1970s and at last realized his ambition by joining the KGB. He served there for over 20 years until the agency came to an end. His time at the KGB profoundly impacted his political and military ambitions, and these experiences continue to shape modern-day Russia. Many of the secretive and, at times, intricate political strategies we have witnessed during Putin's tenure as Russia's leader can be traced back to his earlier days in the KGB. He has held the position of president in Russia for an extensive period, commencing in 1999 and continuing uninterrupted to the present day. This has made him the longest-serving leader in the country's recent history. Nevertheless, it is crucial to highlight that there have been numerous accusations concerning assassinations and poisonings associated with Putin. Despite these allegations, he has consistently maintained his innocence and denied any involvement in these incidents. This particular subject gives rise to numerous questions and concerns regarding his leadership and the events that have transpired during his time in office. The shadow of his past in the KGB, combined with the controversies surrounding his leadership, creates a layered narrative that shapes the perception of Putin's rule. It's a narrative marked by both his enduring popularity in Russia and persistent global scrutiny. The accusations of political strategies from his KGB background add complexity to his leadership, while the allegations of assassinations and poisonings cast a long shadow of doubt and suspicion. Putin's leadership is thus a subject of ongoing debate, both in Russia and on the international stage. Number 2. Poor background. One of the significant factors that severely influenced Vladimir Putin's dreams and aspirations was his family's financial situation during his upbringing. His father, a soldier, served alongside the Soviet Navy during World War II, and his mother worked in factories at that time. They got married as teenagers and resided in Leningrad while navigating life's challenges. However, during World War II, Putin's father was honored as a war hero, but tragically suffered a life-altering injury. He was caught near a grenade which left him disabled. Simultaneously, Leningrad was under siege, and his mother endured dire circumstances with a lack of food supply, resulting in the loss of two of her sons, Viktor and Albert, and nearly claiming her life. Eventually, the siege was lifted, and she escaped from Leningrad. By the time the war ended in 1945, Putin's father was disabled, and his mother found herself without a job. The family endured severe poverty, and in 1952, Vladimir Putin was born. To support the family, Putin's father found work in a local factory, while his mother took on various minor jobs in Leningrad. Their financial struggles placed them in dire living conditions, with limited access to basic necessities. This challenging upbringing played a vital role in shaping Putin's future aspirations and his determination to overcome poverty. Number 3. Black Belt title. Since his youth, Putin developed an interest in martial arts. He started practicing judo when he was just 11 years old and later transitioned to a native Russian martial art known as Sambo. As he grew older, his passion for martial arts continued to develop, and by the time he reached the age of 60, he had achieved a remarkable milestone. In 2012, he made history as the first Russian to attain an 8th Dan, equivalent to an 8th degree black belt title in martial arts, bestowed upon him by the Federation. Furthermore, in 2013, Putin clinched the highest-ranking title in Taekwondo, showcasing his exceptional martial arts skills. Prior to these remarkable achievements, he had already earned a 5th degree black belt in 2001 due to his judo mastery. Putin's dedication to martial arts and his accomplishments in various disciplines demonstrate his commitment to physical fitness and personal growth throughout his life. Number 4. Rebellious Childhood. In addition to his challenging early life, Putin exhibited rebellious traits during his youth. A revealing story from a Russian daily recalls the discovery of a book in the attic of a small wooden house. This book once belonged to the young Putin, who had filled its pages with drawings and paintings. Judging from this book, it seemed impossible that young Putin would go on to achieve such significant greatness in his life. During his school days, Putin's behavior was far from perfect. There were accounts of him causing disruptions in class, including throwing chalkboard erasers and chalk at his fellow students. He struggled in subjects like mathematics, art, and science, and often found it challenging to complete his assignments. However, there was one subject in which he excelled: history, with a particular interest in German history. Furthermore, his interest in judo sometimes led to fights with other kids, and there were even instances of him getting into fights with his gym teacher. His rebellious tendencies occasionally extended to matters as simple as not wearing the school uniform, which once resulted in his removal from a class. These sides from his youth reflect a different side of Vladimir Putin, one that differs from the powerful and influential figure he would later become. Number 5. Wealth. In addition to his role as the President of Russia, Vladimir Putin is widely believed to have accumulated considerable wealth and a wide range of assets, including automobiles and landed properties. Unlike prominent figures like Elon Musk, Putin is not obligated to disclose his financial holdings to the people of Russia publicly. Among his material possessions are 5 lavish yachts, a private aircraft capable of accommodating 86 passengers, high-end timepieces, valuable artworks, and a collection of luxurious watches. In the year 2011, images of a mysterious mansion hidden deep within a forest along the Black Sea in Russia, allegedly owned by Vladimir Putin, emerged into the public eye, hinting at the possibility of it being one of the most expensive houses in the world. However, Shortly after these images found their way to the internet, Russian authorities swiftly imposed a ban on the website where they were published. This led to the identification and apprehension of several individuals on defamation charges. Throughout these events, the presidential office consistently asserted that President Putin had no association with this enigmatic mansion, and they effectively safeguarded this information from public scrutiny. The subject of his wealth has prompted many to label the Russian president as conceivably one of the wealthiest persons in the world. The exact extent of his riches, however, remains a topic of great speculation and debate, given the absence of public financial disclosures. Number 6. Friendship with Steven Seagull. The Russian president, Vladimir Putin, developed a unique and somewhat surprising friendship with the former screenwriter and martial artist, Steven Seagull. They first met at a post-event gathering, where they hit it off. A Russian company had hired Seagull to attend an event, perform music, and engage with the audience. Since their initial meeting, Putin and Seagull have become close friends. Their friendship is based on shared interests in martial arts and their similar ages. Over time, they discovered they had a lot in common and shared many goals. This bond has deepened over the years, to the extent that Steven Seagull was granted Russian citizenship and is considered a close friend of Putin. Their relationship is so strong that, at one point, President Putin asked the then United States President Barack Obama to appoint Seagull as the honorary consul of Russia in Arizona and California. This unique friendship between a world leader and a Hollywood actor has captured the attention of many. It adds an intriguing layer to Putin's personal life, which is often kept private from the public eye. Number 7. He loves the Beatles. Although President Putin is often portrayed as a tough and persistent leader in the media, there's a surprisingly soft side to him when it comes to music. On multiple occasions, he's openly shared his admiration for the Liverpool boy band, the Beatles. In a notable moment from 2007, he was honored as Time magazine's Man of the Year. During an interview, he revealed that his favorite Beatles song is Yesterday. He even went on to ask the audience if they liked the Beatles too, showcasing his genuine fondness for the band's music. This unexpected connection between an influential world leader and the iconic music of the Beatles provides a glimpse into Vladimir Putin's personal tastes and interests. It shows that despite his strong and imposing public persona, he still has a unique and unexpected passion. Number 8. He is often late. Vladimir Putin has a reputation for being frequently late, even when meeting with prominent figures. Some notable instances highlight this tendency. For instance, when Pope Francis embarked on his inaugural journey to Russia, Putin kept the Pope waiting for over an hour, a significant delay from their scheduled meeting time. Additionally, he made U.S. Secretary of State John Kerry wait for an extensive 3-hour period beyond their pre-arranged meeting time. Notably, in 2012, he even left Queen Elizabeth II waiting for his arrival at their scheduled meeting. Putin's tendency to be fashionably late isn't just about bad timing or a bad habit. It's actually seen as a form of psychological maneuvering and deliberate strategy on his part. By keeping people waiting, especially important figures like the Pope, the U.S. Secretary of State, or even Queen Elizabeth II, Putin may be trying to show who's in control. It's like he's saying, "I'm the one calling the shots here." This calculated lateness can create a power dynamic where others have to bend to his schedule, putting him in the driver's seat during diplomatic meetings and high-profile events. It's a bit of a mind game, really, and it adds an extra layer to his leadership style that goes beyond just being fashionably late. Number 9. Billion-dollar artwork. Putin finds himself in line to inherit a potentially priceless art collection. The collection's current owner, Nina Maleva, has a remarkable tale to tell. She claimed that these artworks were concealed in the attic of her apartment, which was seized during the fierce Russian Revolution. When she later returned to the apartment, to her surprise, she discovered that the art had remained untouched. This collection is a real treasure, featuring over 1,000 works by master artists like Leonardo da Vinci, Rembrandt, and Michelangelo. The Paris auction house estimated its value at a staggering $2 billion. As a sign of her trust and affection, the elderly owner decided to bequeath the entire collection to Putin. The apartment that now houses this invaluable art is under round-the-clock police protection to ensure its safety. However, there's an air of skepticism surrounding the authenticity of the collection. Some experts, like the Pushkin State Museum of Fine Arts in Moscow, declined the offer to accept the art, believing that a substantial portion of it may consist of copies rather than original works. This element of doubt shrouds the remarkable story of this art collection and Putin's unexpected connection to it. Number 10. He divorced his wife. Vladimir Putin has maintained a significant degree of privacy when it comes to his personal life. In 1983, he tied the knot with Lyudmila, a former flight attendant. The couple gave birth to 2 daughters, Maria and Katerina, both of whom are now in their 30s. However, as the years went by, their marriage encountered difficulties, eventually reaching its conclusion in 2014. This marked the formal end of their more than 3-decade-long marriage. In 2009, there was quite a buzz when rumors started flying about Putin possibly having an affair with Olympic gold medal-winning rhythmic gymnast Alina Kabayeva. What added more intrigue to the story was that during this time, Alina became a mother, first to a baby boy, and then, in 2015, to a baby girl. Naturally, this led to widespread speculation, with many people wondering if Putin could be the father. However, it's crucial to emphasize that this relationship, despite all the talk, has never been officially confirmed in the public eye. In 2008, he strongly rejected the reports that claimed he was getting ready to marry Alina Kabayeva. He criticized the media for prying into his private life. This event caused the Moskovsky Correspondent newspaper to close down. Alina Kabayeva also firmly denied having any romantic involvement with Putin. The divorce was made official in 2014, but the exact details have been kept secret. Up to the present day, Putin's personal life is a well-kept secret, and there are very few details available about his family and personal relationships. In summary, this revelation of 10 things you don't know about Vladimir Putin. Born into a modest family in the city of Leningrad, which is known today as St. Petersburg, Putin was a young boy with big dreams and a determined spirit. A series of surprising and unforeseen events characterize his path to becoming one of the world's most influential leaders. However, even in the face of accusations regarding recent war crimes, it's essential to recognize that Putin continues to hold a heroic status in Russia. Surprisingly, a recent study revealed that an overwhelming 80% of Russians express their approval of Putin's role as president. Putin's leadership is a blend of notable accomplishments and lingering controversies, underscoring the intricate path of his political career. Starting with his formative years in the KGB and extending through his uninterrupted presidency, he has remained a prominent figure on the world stage, leaving an indelible mark on Russia's historical journey. This enduring support from the people of Russia reveals a complex and enduring relationship between Putin and his nation, making him a figure of significance despite the global debates surrounding his leadership. The mysteries surrounding his wealth and personal life, including his divorce and rumors of romantic involvement, continue to spark curiosity and debate. Thank you for joining us on this journey to uncover 10 things you may not have known about President Vladimir Putin. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more captivating stories and insights.